Hey guys, this is Kaz, Elevateyourcraft, back for another round of MTG Arena. Well, it looks like we got a lot of action going on here. Momir's Madness, haven't tried that. Haven't done a Dominaria draft in a while. Although I gotta say, that was an awesome draft. Awesome set, I should say, to start with, because I only started playing this game maybe almost 6 months ago now. But we are here to play some mono red. Gonna keep rocking this. Here is the list, pretty standard. 4 Courier, 4 Gitu Lava Runner, 4 Soulscar Mage, 4 Shock, 3 Flame of Keld, 4 Lightning Strike, 4 Viashino Pyromancer, and then the Kenras, 4 of them Crashers, Chain Whirlers, Wizards Lightning, and 19 land. The sideboard here, few Chandra's Defeat, couple of Braid, Insult to Injury. I wouldn't mind one more. I just don't have one more. So I've been opening packs of Amonkhet. And luckily, my last recording, I actually got a second cut to Ribbons, which I didn't have. But I do have a pack now available, so I'll open it and hopefully get an Insult to Injury. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. That'll round out the sideboard. So what am I at? 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So in that case, I'll probably remove, I could do the Mountain. Really, I'm adding that for any matchup where I bring Hazoret in. Just nice having that extra Mountain. Maybe a Chandra. But anyway, we'll see. So that's the list. Standard is rotating very shortly, so haven't really played much else. I do have a blue-white control deck that I put together. Not quite exact the lists that are out there as far as the pros and that kind of thing. There are a few cards that I don't have multiples of. I don't have a 4th Teferi. I don't have 2 more Settle the Wreckage, so I put Fumigate. So anyway, there are a few adjustments. In the land, I only have 1 Glacial Fortress as opposed to the 4, so I've had to substitute the Meandering Rivers. But anyway, we're going to be playing some of the mono red. Before I get into the game, just wanted to talk a little bit about what I ended up doing last night as far as workout. Was planning on getting some squats in, got to the gym and just was not feeling it. I don't know, did some stretches, just really wasn't into it, and that happens. And that's something I just wanted to talk about briefly. Sometimes you'll find that when you actually get to wherever you are that allows you to work out, whether it's a gym, outdoors, whatever, you're just not quite into it. And I used to give myself a really hard time about that before, and just almost force myself to do it, which, I mean, I guess it's debatable, forcing yourself to do it. You get the workout in, but at the same time, maybe enough time's passed now where I've been working out a long time and I just don't want to force myself to do anything I don't want to do in that regard. I mean, that's life. You're going to have to do things you don't want to do. But I mean, when it comes to my recreational time, my working out time, this is time where I like to relax or get a good workout in or, clear my mind, blow off some steam. And I really don't want to force myself to do things that I don't necessarily want to do. But you know what? I made it up in the pool. I ended up just getting some stretches in, heading into the pool, and I absolutely killed it, which was awesome. I'm making tremendous progress with, just my overall conditioning, but this total immersion program has been awesome. And the amount I've improved as a swimmer in just under a month is amazing. So I highly encourage you to check that out. I've kind of been watching the seminars and stuff on YouTube. But I just, again, want to talk briefly about that. If you're not into something, if you're having a really hard time getting going, maybe switch your focus. Try something else. There might be something else that you'd rather do. I've honestly had times where I just didn't even end up working out, and I just sat down wherever I was, whether it was outdoors, and I just started writing, just maybe writing what I'm thinking or feeling and just kind of getting that out on the page, or just did something else completely. So don't beat yourself up too much about it. I mean, in the end, life's too short, and I guess enough time has passed for me where I just don't beat myself up too much about it anymore. So anyway, let's open this pack. Cut to ribbons, or no? Insult to injury? Okay, no, Regal Carapace. All right. Oh well, that's okay. Okay, competitive play. Yeah, I guess they're doing all this because reset will be on Monday, I believe. So, wow, you can't even do quick constructed. Fair enough. Oddly enough, I haven't seen too many. Enjoying my coffee. I haven't seen too many mono red mirrors. Maybe it's just I'm not playing enough, or it's not the deck to play. But we'll see how we can do. Had a couple games yesterday, was successful in both. The Karn. I'm on the play, that's good. Oh, these one-landers kill me. These one-landers kill me. I got a mulligan. I mean, it's so scary. Like, if I drew a land the next turn, awesome. And then if I drew a third land, it would be amazing. But it's just such a risk. Not ideal. That's for sure. 2 lands, a couple shocks, Soulscar Mage, I guess. I kind of want a mulligan in all honesty. So they've mulliganed down to 6. Oh, there's a Bulma Courier. So I'm on the play. I have to, I think I have to bottom it. Okay, so let's hope we draw land. We have a couple 2-mana plays. Do that. Play the Lava Runner, and they go. So they went down to 6, so I guess that's not too bad. Black. No land, that's too bad. Okay, so we're hoping that we draw a land. Blue, black, Numera. Oh god. Okay. So I can take out created, sacrifice, create. Okay. So they don't have a white source. I don't know if that's what it's really meant for. I can Wizard's Lightning the construct or the artifact creature, and then the Gitu will get 2/2. So I guess I do it. This feels pretty bad. But what can you do? I'm gonna run out of gas real quick. Oh, that's a bad card for us. That is a real bad card for us. I mean, plus side is I guess I can activate or trigger just Kenra's ability on the side and then get an attack in. But at this point, not hitting lands, not the best. And then I do have Flame of Keld, so okay, this isn't looking good. This is not looking good. I mean, do I take it out? I guess, oh, this feels so bad. I mean, there's the second land. I play the Pyromancer, get in for 2. I mean, maybe I attack with the Lava Runner, and perhaps they just block with the Psy, and then I can shock it. If they double block with the Thopters, okay, so they didn't really fall for it. Oh, I should have played the Pyromancer there. What am I doing? The combat phases had already... Ugh. Oh well. This is going to be tough. And I think I took out the Bifrost too out of my sideboard. There's the third land. I can play this. So they're really just looking to build a wall. And then and I can't get in at all. So maybe I just try and go over the top, honestly. Play the Flame of Keld next turn. And then hope I can just somehow burn them out. They're getting a ton of cards. Okay, do that. Play Flame of Keld. No attackers. I don't really know what I'm going to do here. I honestly don't think I'm too threatened at the moment. But we'll see what they bring out. Okay. Don't know what this guy does.
Do not cross me. You will fail.
Ouch.
My artifacts give them strength.
I suppose a Chain Whirler would be a really good draw right now. Oh boy, I don't think so. I'm thinking out loud here. I don't think I play the Crasher. Because I can potentially, depending on how they attack, I may want to play it next turn when I'm doing double damage. So if I can maybe exert something and sneak some damage through. Or I play it now. And then I exert the Psi. And then attack. Tether it with everything. So I think I can take him out.
Do not make me angry.
Then I can't do damage with him next turn, the Crasher. If I hit a land, I'm at 5. I can't eternalize Earthshaker. So it's not the best. So I guess the best draw is a burn spell, and then I can do 6 damage, and then just hope for the best. Okay, well that's sad days. So, what do I need? I'll be able to exert with the Crasher next turn. If he attacks with all 3 Thopters again, that could potentially be pretty good. If I get a land, I can Eternalize. The Kenra. So we'll see. I don't think it's quite over, because Chain Whirler is a good draw. A land is a pretty good draw. I haven't seen a chain. Well, mulligan to 5. I did see Chain Whirler in my opening hand, I believe. They are just drawing so many cards. Okay, so there's a land. Oh, man. So. Let's see how I do this. So next turn, I mean, there'll probably be more artifacts next turn, but I Lightning Strike for 6. Then I could potentially Exert and Eternalize. So we'll see. I don't think Lightning Striking anything at the moment will be that useful. So I'm just going to wait. 3, 6, 7. I mean, I do have one blocker and a lightning strike. Just in case they somehow get 2 more power, but they'll scry here. Yeah, you draw your cards. I mean, I'm pretty amazed that I've not hit a chain roller yet. But then again, I mean... Okay, these constructs become a little scary now.
There is great power in the things we make.
Okay, so I do have to chump block. Okay, I can exert that and then eternalize, but he's still got the 2 Thopters to block, unfortunately, so don't think there's much I can do. Unfortunately, I didn't draw burn, didn't draw anything like that, so I can lightning strike Psy. Don't really think that'll do much. If I exert onto that and then Kenra, so there's still 1 blocker though. Okay. Yeah, so I can't do anything here. On to the next one. Okay, so hopefully I don't mulligan to 5. Maybe I shouldn't have, in all honesty. I had no idea what I was getting into. Okay, I'm still on the play. So they're just going wide, really. I mean, I think Chandra would be good here. Four, 1, 2, 3. I mean, artifacts, I guess a braid. Could be useful. Otherwise, I mean, I'm just looking to take them out quickly. That's the thing. The artifacts, or the Thopters are flyer. Hazaret, I don't really know if it'll do much. Yeah. I had a buy force in the sideboard literally yesterday, and I took it out. But Would it do that much? I suppose. So there's sideboarding still. What would they bring in? They're black, blue. I don't know if they maybe sideboard Scarab God. Maybe I should have brought in Hazoret. So that's one thing I got to get better at, is trying to anticipate what my opponent brings in. Okay. My draws here should be pretty good. So they put to the bottom. Courier start, I like it. Maybe more fatal pushes, that could be something that they bring in. Or more, I don't even know if they had any in the list to begin with. But I think I play the courier there. And then play Kenra next turn. Maybe if they get something on the battlefield, I can play Kenra. And then use this triggered ability on it. Yeah, so there you go. My turn. Okay, and turn. So 5 cards under the couriers right now. This is pretty good. I'll have 4. Sai. I can play the Crasher, exert on Sai. And then maybe Wizard's Lightning onto the Servo. Oh no, I can't. I don't have a wizard. So I think I play the Crasher, exert onto Sai, and then just swing in with everything. And then if he blocks with the Servo, block the Courier maybe. Then I can sackable my Courier and okay, so it's blocked. I think I sack the Courier. Get 4 cards. Another Boma Courier. So I'm at 5 lands. So I can play out my entire hand. So but I want to keep the 1 mana for the Courier. Do I do that? It's got 3 blockers. I'd just be trading, right? So I don't know if it's that great of a... But I think I want to... We'll see. Like, if he wants to lose his board, I still have some backup attackers. So no damage. So I can sack this. Okay, that's good. That's good. So I can bring out the Chain Whirler, potentially take out any Thoppers or Servos that he has, and then just attack with everything. Or Lightning Strike, you know, whatever. I don't know if he has... like an Essence Scatter or something. Like, I feel like he might. So if I take out one of these, well, I'm banking on, I guess, the Chain Whirler doing work here. But that 2 blue kind of scares me. So he's got 4 blockers. I mean, okay. All right. Maybe I was a little too worried about the Essence Scatters. So I'm on the draw. The Couriers are much less effective against these Thoppers and whatever. Although they definitely did work. Do I take out the Flame of Keld? And then maybe go like a more traditional mono red type, I guess. Put Hazard in. One less Soulscar Mage. Bring the land in. Like, Chain Whirler is really good here. I like Hazard just because of the activated ability. You know, I can do damage potentially without having to just throw my creatures away through trades. Am I really looking to abrade anything? It's all just cheap artifacts that... Maybe one less Kenra, and I'll keep that Soulscar Mage. I do want Wizards on the field, after all. Whoop. Oh. Okay. So I don't know what happened. I must have been under 1 or over 1. So I'm probably over, which is unfortunate, I guess. Okay, I have a Chain Whirler. That's nice. I'm on the draw. I have a turn 1 play. I have a turn 2 play. I like having the Chandra. I think I keep. The Kenras are nice because I can potentially go over any stoppers that are put into play. What do I want to play first? Does it matter? I think I'll go Lava Runner. I don't know that it really matters. I probably won't put any counters on with Soulscar Mage till turn 4 anyway, but on turn 4 I want to play Chandra. Okay, so no play from them. I wonder if they have some sort of counter magic here. Let's see. I mean, I'll throw a counter in, and if they end up using it on him, sure. Okay, I do have a third land for the Chain Whirler. I imagine they're anticipating it. Okay, sigh. I mean, maybe I don't throw in the Chain Whirler yet. I think I go Soulscar Mage, Kenra. Now that Sai's out, they will be creating Thopters almost definitely, so I can get more value out of the Chain Whirler by playing it next turn. And then maybe put a Soulscar Mage with my 4th mana. But then again, I'll have Chandra. But I still think this is a better play. Tapped out, the triggered ability, I can target Sai, then get in for 5 damage. And then play Soulscar Mage. And I can potentially put a counter on Sai too. So, but then again, what do I do? I can probably Chandra. I can take out Sai. I can Chandra, take out Sai, and then swing in. I can trade. Soulscar Mage will get prowess. I think I do that. That way it takes Sai off the field.
I knew you needed my help. Now you're playing with fire.
So I am getting in for, okay, was that 4 damage? 5 my next turn. They'll probably take out Chandra with the Thopter. I mean, it is nice to have these Kenras against these low power, high toughness creatures, because I can still go over them. They're tapped out now. Yeah, fair enough.
Nobody tells that all you got.
So a land wouldn't be bad here. So they're tapped out. What do these things do? There's no white mana. Basic land card. Okay. Alright, so I think I Chain Whirler here. Clear the way. Put a counter on the Kingpin. Then I can also play Kenra. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then if I hit a land, I can internalize Canra. Otherwise, I just swing with everything. I don't know if they haven't. Okay, so they've conceded. Good game to my opponent, Klesk. Yeah, I guess I'm seeing that, you know, they throw those big bodies in front, but if their power is low enough, the Kenra can just trigger ability on them, and you can go right over them. So that worked out pretty well. First game was rough. Mulligan to 5. Just couldn't get the pressure on early, and they built way too big of a wall to, or for me to get past. Okay, so one mythic rare. I'm just gonna, hey, you know what? I'd probably lose it anyway with the reset happening. But that's it anyway for me. So keep in mind what I said when the video started. I mean, you know, sometimes you get to a workout and, I mean, I've even had times where I felt hype as I was leaving, you know, home. I'm just, all right, I'm gonna go to work. You get there and, I don't know, you're just not into it. And things slow down, and you're like, ah. In the past, I would have forced myself through it, and I mean, that might have been good in a way, but at the same time, now, I've been doing it so long that, and then as time goes on, you know, I'm 32 now, still pretty young, but when I would say 24, 25, no matter what, I was just absolutely wrecking myself, forcing myself to do things. And it was almost just like a, how do I describe it? I don't know. I was obsessed. And that's a slippery slope because I was getting injuries and all that kind of thing. And as time goes on, now I want to invest my time smartly and in ways that make me happy and improve my life, and I still get something out of them. So now I'm a little more selective, and when I go to work out or when I go to do something, I want it to be meaningful. So, and that happened last night. As I said, I was there, I just wasn't feeling it, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go for a swim, and it was amazing. All that hype kind of came back, and I ended up doing, you know, 25 laps in a record time for me, so it's definitely a PB, but sometimes it's just a matter of changing things around. So that's why I don't structure my workouts too heavily now. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, or at least I think I want to do, but then if it deviates, that's okay. You know, if I want to do something else, I value the feedback that I'm giving myself and kind of just saying, okay, you know, maybe I'll do this. And then it ends up being a more pleasurable experience overall. So keep that in mind for your own workouts. And that's kind of based off my own experience. But pretty good game there, too. Game one went to my opponent, but then I was able to claw back on the draw. On the play for round 2, but then on the draw for round 3, which is pretty big for this deck. So, but that's all I got for today. Maybe I'll see you before the reset happens, but maybe not. I did buy some gems too, so what I'll probably do is load up the camera, get the gems going, and then maybe buy a whole whack of packs of Guilds of Ravnica when that comes out, or we'll see. But until then, you guys take it easy.